Yo, YBH.
What's up, people of Divine? My name is Damari.
What's up, people at Divine? My name is Trey.
How have y'all been? What y'all got going? Let us know in the comments.
Gonna give y'all a little background as to our lives and why we possibly really for real started this shit. I ain't gonna lie. So for me, I'm currently in college, from Chicago, and shit. That's really much. That's really all it is. I ain't gonna lie. For me, my background.
Yeah, bro. You go to college, you go ahead and tell me you go to college, bro. That's something to be proud of, Tony.
Nah, you right. You right. You right. But shit, give us a background on you, your situation, and what you got going on.
Bro, I ain't trying to tell y'all nothing about what he got going in college, but not anyways. Uh so I own a junk removal business, bro. I'm 18. I'm from Illinois. But I live in Tennessee at the moment right now. And like I said, I'm in a junk removal business. I do a little wholesaling stuff on the side. So I really do a little bit of everything too. I do photography. I mean, I ain't really doing it a little bit, but I can do that too. I'm good with a camera. And then yeah, but I'm not gonna lie though. The reason why we started this podcast, bro, was it just gave us something to do. We every time we talk, it was something deep, something like interesting. We never just talking about like something irrelevant. Even when we was little, we used to be walking from school, back to the crib. When we used to be talking about God and stuff. I'm talking about some we in what was it, like sixth, seventh grade, D? Yeah, like sixth, seventh grade.
Like sixth, seventh grade, always talking about deep conversations, always had some interesting to talk about, whether it's games, whether it's cars, whether it's our dream life, whether it's Jesus, whether
Nah,
it's
facts.
whatever it is, even school, bro, even like our little
Yeah.
personal lives, like it kind of was like just interesting for real, just to know like what each other had going on and everything. So I don't know, it was just always deep, interesting topics, and it was always some going on that was just like meaningful for real versus just like always just yapping about stuff that don't even got no relevancy for real, for real. So
Nah, facts.
I mean, yeah,
But yeah, I remember one time we was walking from school. We was always talking about how, like cars and stuff we was gonna have. I told him my first car was gonna be a Camaro. It wasn't. It was a 2006 Ford Explorer. But hey, got me to point A, got me to point B.
Camaro, 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 Camaro,
Hey, I give me
Camaro,
one too, son. I give me
Camaro.
one too, son. I give me one
Buddy
too.
always talking about
But
this
nah, but listen,
Camaro, like, all right, so for real, we might as well just jump into it. I ain't gonna lie.
nah, facts.
Let us
But
know what y'all dream cars is. And when I say dream, I mean dream, like an actual real dream car. Like some that you dream about, some that you like, dang, like some you can't afford right now at
bro,
this present time. Like for real. Cause I ain't knocking nobody's dream car, but a Camaro is affordable to the general population for real. And when
bro,
I say
not
general, I
everybody
mean
can
the
afford
regular
a
people,
Camaro,
bro.
man.
Bro. They get them a little old, little 2012, little Camaro. What's the difference? I get it, the ZL1 crazy and everything, but like I don't know, bro. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I ain't knocking nobody for no cars, but
Nah, real
it's
knocking.
just like dream though. Like niggas say dream car, you go Rolls Royce, you go Bentley, you go. I guess it's a realistic dream car, but I don't
I
know.
mean, I already
I
told you
always
I
think
want a
dream.
McLaren too, you feel me? But like my number one car, that's my dream car that I'd be fine with getting is a Camaro. You feel me? Like, and I mean,
But he's
yeah,
gonna get a
so
99.
you said what?
But he's gonna get a 1996 Camaro, bro. Ain't no
Bro,
way.
I said a
Nah, it's
2023
cool, bro.
ZL1 V8 manual. Nigga, stop playing. Stop playing with them.
I mean, nah, I mean, yeah,
Stop.
it's cool,
And
bro. I ain't
customized
knocking it.
though.
It's
Fully
just like,
customized. Like it's not gonna be no regular degular Camaro, bro. It's gonna be modified.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, bro, but I just feel like I don't know.
But nah, yeah. Let us know in the
I
comments,
say
bro, what y'all dream
dream.
car is, bro. Cause I
Say
can't go buy
dream,
a
bro.
Camaro right now. You can't go buy a Camaro right now. Like a lot of people can't just go buy a ZL1 right now.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true. Not a lot
You
of
feel
people
me?
can. But I just feel like it's just like a typical a typical American
I mean,
car. For real, for real.
it's definitely I definitely understand what you mean by it's affordable. Like it's common for sure. Like you see a decent amount of
Yeah.
people riding around with a ZL1, honestly. But actually, I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah.
really don't. I see a lot of SSs, but I hardly see ZL1s. But I know a decent amount got them for sure. But Camaro is just common in general.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. When we was growing up, I feel like it was always just generalized Camaro for real. Because when we was like younger, we weren't really talking about like ZL1s. If I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken, I
We
ain't
wasn't.
really the car guru, but when it comes to especially some Camaros, but I don't know if ZL1s was out when niggas was in fifth, sixth grade. I don't think so. Cause
I
we was just really
probably
talking
low
about
key,
like
but
just
yeah,
Camaros in general.
facts. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm pretty sure they were.
Yeah, I ain't really sure. If they is, I mean, if y'all have knowledge of that, let us know. For real.
Facts. But hey,
But
things.
I know,
What you was
my
saying,
fault.
Tony? Nah, go ahead.
Anywho, yeah, I'm about to say my dream car. I'm gonna say my dream car for real, for real. I like to dream big. I ain't gonna lie. Dream big. What's the point of dreaming, man?
Nah,
But
facts.
um, for real, I say my dream car is Mercedes Benz AMG GT63 S.
Mm.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful car. And that's something not your average Joe having. I understand. On the contrary, not your average Joe having a ZL1, but everybody ain't had no $200,000 car. So, with that being said, I feel like that's like a little dream, you know.
Nah,
But I
facts.
mean, they ain't knocking nobody. If y'all dream car is a Mazda or something like that, like, hey, drive your little Mazda, drive your little scoot, down a little vroom, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I know my little my little dream school is the AMG joint. But I mean, yeah. So switch topics.
Dang,
How was y'all
Sterling.
Thanksgiving?
That's crazy.
How was how was y'all Thanksgiving? I know my Thanksgiving was pretty good for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Had a lot of good food.
Wait,
How was
D,
your
let me cut
Thanksgiving,
you off,
twin?
twin. Since this dude want to talk about some actual dream cars, I'll tell y'all my actual quote unquote dream car. I got a couple of them. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, I messed with the
Like how we switched
McLarens.
topic.
You said what?
I said I like how we switch topics and then just jump
Bro,
right back into the
I
topic.
said I
Go
had to
ahead,
cut
bro. Go
you
ahead.
off.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Go ahead.
Cause bro,
I ain't sure. Go
cause
ahead.
you talking about some yeah, whatever. But anyways, yeah, it's a McLaren, bro. I like the 2019 McLaren, the 600 LT. I mess with that. But yeah, we can go ahead and go back into Thanksgiving. So go ahead and back what you were saying.
600 LT. That's what
Mhm.
I'm talking about. That's some dang who in that joint right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something different. That's something extravagant. Like that's some that's a eye like that's eye candy for real, for real. I ain't know ain't everybody gonna be like, dang, that's a Camaro.
But
Like,
that's why I
damn.
said a modified, cause not everybody got. I gonna have my type of
True,
Camaro.
true, 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 true.
I'm gonna
Again,
make it a
y'all,
dream
this is
car. You feel
all
me?
opinionated too, bro.
Nah,
Don't take this to the
facts
heart, bro.
at
Like,
all.
this is all opinionated. This is just my little opinion. If you don't like my little opinion, you feel me? Like, my bad, bit dog. But that's just my opinion on it. For real, for real. But I mean, low key, that's a solid car. Solid, solid. Anywho, let's switch topics. Cause I know maybe some people like, I don't want to hear about no car. Anywho, yeah, so how was y'all Thanksgiving? I know mine was good. Ate a lot of good food. Spent some time with the family. It was solid. I ain't gonna lie. How was your Thanksgiving, twin?
Well, it was solid. You know, I was on my girl side of the family. Met them for the first time. I ain't gonna lie though. I got some crazy stories, twin. I don't think I told you, bro. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
nah, you didn't, twin. You didn't, bro.
I Yeah, yeah. Cause did I even tell you about? Wait, did I like? I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. So, anyways, bro, it's my girlfriend. You know, she got her grandpa married to a white lady. So we at the white side of the family. You feel me? And I get introduced to some of them. Boom, more come. You know, I don't really talk to them. You feel me? They don't come up to me. I ain't come up to them. Nobody introduced me to them. So then we upstairs with the kids though.
Right.
We playing with the kids. Man, the cousin Karsten, bro, that's my little dude, bro. This dude got heck of Nerf guns, bro. He talking about dude got a scar, bro. Bro got a blue assault rifle from Fort, bro. Like he got all of it. Pistol, bro. Even got the little gun, the little pistol that shoot and you like fly back. I forgot what that's called. Because we don't be
Bro,
on
buddy
Fortnite how
loaded.
we used to be. Yeah. But so anyways, we just having a shootout. Everybody, all the kids, we having a shootout upstairs. But yeah, that's
Right.
pretty much what I was doing most of the time. But so tell me why I'm taking a break. I'm playing air hockey with my girlfriend and stuff. And one of the little
Okay.
dudes, he's sitting on the couch. They watching us. He go, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Smyrna." Well, I said I ain't from. He said, "Where you live?" I said, "I live in Smyrna. I live in the same neighborhood as my little ugly girlfriend." And just messing around. He was like, "Oh, I thought you was from the hood." I said, I said, I said, me. I looked at my girlfriend. Bro, what?
Ain't no
You thought I
way.
was from the
Ain't no
hood?
way.
So then, like I said, I'm playing air hockey, right? So then she scrolled me because I'm just bamboozling them, flabbergasting them, everything in the book, but okay. You feel me? Like, what the hell?
Yo,
Like,
bro.
what you mean you thought I was from the hood? Like, so
Thought
I'm
you was
like,
from
so
the
yeah,
hood, but he
it's
said I thought you was a
crazy.
project baby. That's crazy.
So listen, and bro, not to
That's
mention, bro,
crazy.
this dude's like he's like 8, bro. He's 8 years old, twin. He's 8. What you mean you thought it was from here? What you
That
even
is
know about the hood, bro?
wild.
What you even know about the hood? So, anyways, bro, I'm like, why you think I was from the hood? He goes, I say my tattoos. Is it because I'm black? He go, no, no. I say this because of my dress. He go, yeah. And then I was wearing jeans, right, and I ain't had no belt, but like I wasn't sagging, but they was falling off a little bit. Like, bro, you know I don't sag, twin. So they was falling off a little bit. So I'm pulling them up like every 5 seconds, and I'm playing air hockey, so I ain't really tripping. But he goes, and your pants is sagging too. I'm like, bro, my pants not even sagging; they just falling off. And my girl was like, see, because she been telling me to pull my pants up like the whole time, and I'm like, I know, like stop telling me to pull my pants up and stuff like this. Like I'm pulling it up. But so, anyways, that's not it. Boom, I'm still playing air hockey. Another little dude come in. He starts sitting on the couch. He talking about something. You look like my uncle. I go, what? I look like your uncle. He go, yeah. I say, word. I say, yeah. I say, what?
Bro,
What color is he? He goes, I said, he black and white. He go, black. I go, that makes sense. And then he goes, yeah, and he has the same hairstyle as you. I'm like, all right, bro. So then this dude, he's like 10 now. This a different dude. He 10. He got a little sister. So not to mention a little sister, bro. She been shooting me since I got there, bro. She younger than the 8 year old. She like probably 5, 6, 7, something like that. But she young,
but it
so
just
she
says
just
6'7", arc safety.
all right, bro. But so anyways, so
My fault, bro. I just had to
she
add that in there.
literally
Go
like
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
young as ever, bro. She just keeps shooting me, even when I'm done playing, bro. I'm like I'm not. She still shooting me. So then she like I'm sitting on a beanbag. She come try to run on my lap talking about something. Are you my uncle? I instantly take her off. No, I'm not your uncle. Like I just met you today. I didn't even like.
Bro,
I ain't
what?
say all that, but all said it to her was, "No, I ain't your uncle." But I'm in my head. I'm like, I just met you today. Like I ain't even know you existed until today. Like I ain't your uncle.
Like, what you mean by that?
I'm
What you
saying
mean by that?
like they just kept repeating it, bro. I'm just like, bro, that's crazy.
That's wild, bro. They just stereotype your
I'm
ass, man.
saying at 8 years old and 10, and I get stereotyped like that's crazy. But other than
Yo,
that, bro, it
bro.
was solid, bro. I had fun with my girl. It was nice meeting the kids. They was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That's really all I even talked to, bro. The grown ups wasn't on nothing, bro. They ain't introduced themselves to me. They ain't trying to talk to me, no nothing. Some stared at me. One man looked at me, bro, and then I seen him look at me, so I look at him, look away, see if he actually looking at me. You feel me? And then bro
Right.
actually looking at me. So now I'm just staring at bro back. Like, bro, like at least speak. Like you're just staring, say
Niggas
something.
having a niggas having a stare
For
contest in
real
a
with a
way.
grown man, bro. Like, come on, lock in.
But
But I
it's
mean, other than that,
crazy,
it
bro.
was
In
cool.
a way.
The food was alright. You feel me? The food was solid. I miss my family food though. You know, ain't gonna nothing gonna beat my mom, my grandma baked macaroni. You feel me? And then my grandpa dressing. Like speaking of that, bro,
Yeah.
twin. What you eat the most on Thanksgiving? What you look forward to the most? What dish?
I mean, for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like to me, everybody probably gonna be like, man, but I really do for real. Like most of my plate, like if I do make my own plate on Thanksgiving, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I'm heaping it up with the ham, the dressing, and the baked macaroni. Those are
Mm,
is my automatic top three go to. Now I know some people gonna be like, well, what's the number one dish? If I had number one dish for real, I'd probably go. mm, I'd probably go dressing or baked macaroni, cause I feel like you don't get baked macaroni every like so often for real. That's the word for it. You don't get baked macaroni so often for real. But you don't get dressing for real. Like, well, my mom don't make it unless it's Thanksgiving. So
mm.
I feel like that was probably the number one dish for real for me. Um, but what's yours, Twin? What's your go to?
I ain't gonna like offer it
Or
baked
what's your favorite?
macaroni. Baked macaroni offer it. No questions asked. I'm overly going for baked macaroni. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna. I'll eat some of the ham, maybe the turkey, but I ain't gonna get no more. You feel me? But like when I'm getting seconds, thirds, fifth, sixth, seventh, tenths of, bro, is the mac and cheese. I ain't gonna lie. But like I mess with the things, the dressing too. Like that's my main two right there. Is the dressing and macaroni, and then like I get some banana pudding. Oh my goodness, bro. Ugh. Man, some banana pudding. I want some like homemade banana pudding so bad, bro. It's been a hot minute, bro. I had some on Thanksgiving, but
And
it ain't hit like my OGs hit. I ain't gonna lie. It was solid. I ain't knocking a banana pudding, but it ain't hit like my
bro, when I
OGs
tell
hit.
you, Twin, I ain't even trying to cut you off, bro. But when I tell you I had some of the best banana pudding, bro, man, I ain't gonna lie, I had some of the best banana pudding. My
Yeah.
mom made banana pudding mixed with like Biscoff. Bro, when I tell you that was literally the best banana pudding I had ever had, Twin. It was like I can't even how do I describe it, bro? It was like banana pudding and it was like Biscoff. And it tasted like some banana pudding Biscoff cheesecake.
Mm.
It was just amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like so good, twin. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I took a picture. If I did, I'll send it to you, bro. But it was amazing. I ain't gonna lie. And then the sweet potato pie was wow, that shit was chef's kiss, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was amazing. I don't know. I'm a big dessert guy when it comes to like food for real, for real. Like I always gotta have some type of a good dessert if I'm eating like a big meal for real, for real. That was like my go-to. So would you say your go-to is like banana pudding, or would you
Yeah,
say
I
your
ain't gonna lie.
go-to
I ain't
something
really
else?
a sweets person, bro. Like I don't eat sweets like that. I
Yeah.
don't eat sweets. I don't eat candy. I don't eat none of that. So really, the only thing only dessert wise I'm looking forward to for real on Thanksgiving is banana pudding. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I'm looking forward to. I ain't gonna lie. This not sweets for real, but I want somebody to make a fruit bowl, bro. My girlfriend, sister's boyfriend, he made a fruit bowl, bro, but he put almonds in it, bro. I don't eat almonds, so it just
Wait, he
ruined it
put
for me.
almonds in what? Hold on, twin. He
A
put almonds in
fruit
what?
bowl, bro. I'm saying
In a fruit
in a
bowl.
fruit
I
bowl, bro.
guess, buddy. What, bro? Is buddy like vegan or something? What he
No,
putting? Buddy putting
no,
almonds in a fruit
no,
bowl is
bro. I
crazy.
get
I ain't
that's
never
just
heard
said.
that. I
That's
ain't
how
gonna lie.
his mom make it. I ain't gonna disrespect OGs, so I just left it at that. That's how
Nah,
OGs make it,
I
but
feel you.
You feel me? But yeah, on the
That's a little
sneakers,
different. I ain't gonna lie. It might be
facts,
good though. I mean, hey, I ain't never
facts.
had it, so I
I'm
don't know.
saying I ain't gonna knock it like I'm saying, but I just personally don't eat almonds, so it just ruined it for me. But I did want to try it bad.
Yeah.
Plus, I ain't gonna lie.
No, I
After
feel
I
you,
ate,
bro.
I was just ready to get from the table. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even eat all my banana
That's
pudding and
crazy.
food.
Wait, so y'all all sat at like one table on Thanksgiving, or how did
Like, no, it
that
was
like how did
multiple
that go?
tables. It was multiple tables. I was sitting next to my
Oh,
girlfriend and
okay,
like
okay,
my man
okay.
and stuff like that. I just had too much
All
energy,
right.
bro. I was just trying to go shoot some stuff up. You feel me? Like me and the kids was just playing and stuff. Me
Yeah, I
and my
feel you.
girlfriend then broke the bed, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Bro, second time being over there at their cousin's house, bro. We break the bed, bro. We was playing around, bro, and I like didn't even slam her on the bed, bro. I went on the bed with her, like I act like I was trying to slam her on the bed, but I put her down gently, bro. And my weight went on top of her weight, and the bed bent. The bed frame bent, bro. Everybody had to stop playing for a little bit after that, bro. I was so mad. And then all the little kids talking about, so it was him.
Dang.
He did it. It was him straight snitching on me.
No, I'm already
So,
knowing, bro.
but
Just so they
nah,
don't
but
gotta
like
get
I
in
was
trouble for
already
that.
owning up to it anyway. You know, it was nothing crazy. I mean, you know, we ain't do nothing
Yeah.
purpose. But I ain't gonna lie. At first, when I did it, bro, I didn't even think about bending the bed or nothing. I just was strictly thinking about throwing her on it. Like that's all I was thinking about. But I ain't gonna lie though. Christmas coming up, twin. Like you ready for Christmas, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm 1,000% ready for Christmas, twin. Illinois has been snowing like crazy, bro. It look like a winterfest
Man,
outside. I ain't gonna lie, you could tell Christmas is definitely near for real, for real. Illinois been just nonstop snowing, bro, for the past 2, 3 days, for real, for real. It's just been like snowing, 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 snowing. I mean, it's so, bro, like it's so much snow outside, bro. Like this crazy. You ain't like Tennessee don't really snow for real,
no,
for
I
real. You
don't,
ain't
bro.
you so like you ain't seeing it, bro, nigga. I'm telling you, driving in a car, it's blizzards, it's like Winterfest outside, like it's crazy to I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I'm definitely ready for Christmas. For real, for real. I'm a I would say low key, that's probably definitely my favorite holiday. I ain't gonna lie. Like Christmas time is
Christmas,
just like
yeah.
I don't know, it's just something about it, bro. I like the Christmas movies, I like the Christmas aesthetic. I just like the vibe Christmas gives off for real, for real. Like I'm just, I don't know. I just love Christmas for real, for real. The
I,
trees, the food, like I don't know. It's just different.
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna say that too. Christmas my favorite. I would say definitely because the movies, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, growing up, bro, I was on Christmas movies like crazy. I'm talking about like Hop. I don't know if y'all know what that is. That's with the bunny. Well, that's with the Easter bunny,
Yeah.
but like it was like it kind of had like Christmas a little mixed in it. But what's that little TV show name? I mean, not TV show, little movie. Uh,
Oh, which one?
dang, what's Jack
Grinch,
Frost, bro?
Elf,
Jack Frost. Something with Jack Frost in it,
Jack
bro.
Frost, yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Claus?
No, that's
Santa
not what
Claus,
Santa. Well, no, not that Jack Frost. The animated Jack Frost, like with
yeah,
Sandman
I
and
think I know
stuff
what you're
like
talking about.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
Frosty the
yeah, that one
Snowman was one of
too.
the big ones too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, facts. But yeah, though I ain't gonna lie.
Frosty the Snowman was definitely one of them.
Yeah, Santa Claus. I'm talking about some Home Alone.
Home
Um,
Alone, yeah, that's the classic, bro.
classic
That's
twin.
like that's probably definitely for our generation, I would say. I don't know. A lot of people maybe say different, but I would say for
Yeah.
our generation, for sure, that's definitely the number one Christmas movie. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't put none above
Facts,
Home Alone. I feel like maybe it's some
bro.
stuff
Look,
equal,
twin.
but it ain't none really above Home
Facts.
Alone. So
You got Home Alone, Santa Hunters, Santa Claus. I ain't gonna lie, I could go on with Christmas movies, bro. Like it's just so many Christmas movies out there, and they all low key good. Like it's just so many out there, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
but my favorites is definitely the Santa Claus and Home Alones. I love those. Like I was watching them with my girl, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, but I look forward to besides the presents, bro. Low key, just the movies.
yeah.
I ain't never
I
really
ain't gonna
leave.
lie.
AD, was you the type to leave out cookies and milk? I did sometimes, but most of the time I didn't.
I did sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I did sometimes, but like most of the time, for real, my mom would just be like, "Go to sleep. I got it. I'll put the cookies and milk out."
Nah,
But
facts.
most of the time, for real, like it was like half and half. Like it was 50-50. Like it just
Mhm.
depended for real, for real. Like some years, my mom would be like, "Just go to sleep. I'll put it out or whatever. Don't worry about it." And then other years, it was like, "All right, bet. Well, we gonna put it out together or whatever." And then he used to wake up in the morning, they'd be gone. And I was like, dang, like that's crazy. Like, then gifts would be like all over the floor, or whatever. And I was like, dang, Santa really got me such. Like, that was crazy, bro. Them was the good old nostalgic,
Mhm.
just innocent days, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Facts, man. Let us know in the comments if y'all left out cookies and milk for Santa, man. And if y'all had a chimney for him to go down or he had to go through the back window or something. Let us know.
You had to go
But nah,
you
hey,
had
I
to
ain't gonna
go
lie.
through a back door
I
is
want to know
crazy.
something, bro. When did y'all find out, or when did y'all start being suspicious about Santa actually being real? So let me tell y'all when I started being suspicious about Santa being real. I remember I was in my grandma's living room with my uncle, and we was talking about what I wanted for Christmas. He was like, write Santa a note. So I started naming stuff. I wanted a dirt bike. I wanted this and that. But when I told them about the dirt bike, they was like Santa not gonna get you a dirt bike. But a few seconds ago, they was talking about how he'll get you anything. Most of the time, like majority of the time, he'll get you anything you ask for as long as you're not on a naughty list and you deserve it. So I'm like, hmm, either they can't afford it or they think I'm too young for a dirt bike. But Santa would actually get me a dirt bike. So I ain't gonna lie, that right there, that made my suspicion towards Santa Claus being real. But I don't remember when I found out. But when I found out, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I feel like I was so disappointed and so like
Me too.
just I don't know in a state of shock, bro. Like, dang, like really ain't real. Like, what, bro? Like, that was just crazy to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, for real, for real. Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I used to actually have debates and arguments in class about if Santa was real, bro. Like, that was crazy. Like, literally, I used to tell the teacher and everything, like, that is crazy. So and so really don't believe in Santa. Like, what? That don't even make sense.
I'm saying, how do
And
you
they'd be
not?
like, yeah, like, woo, woo. They'd be on my side and everything. Go home, tell my mama about it. And she'll be like, yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about? Woo, woo, woo. He just must be on a naughty list or something.
Mm,
Whole time.
he not even real.
Oh, big man, not even real for real. That is crazy. I'm like, dang. That was just, I don't know. That was mind boggling to me, real for real. Like I was just so like set on like, all right, bet. Santa gonna come through the chimney, grab everything, like just boom, like start laying down all these different type of presents, grab all these like I don't know, but then it's kind of like it's funny too, like how like twin, like how is somebody supposed to deliver all these presents across the whole world
Yup,
in 24
facts.
hours? Like, let's be real, bro. And then you know how big that bag have to be, bro.
Hmm.
Like, man, bro,
But
like that was
magic
crazy
though,
to me.
twin. Because in the movies, he'd be able to shrink his stomach and he'd be able to shrink the
Yeah,
bag, and then the
yeah,
bag would be
it
like
was like
big
his
as
little
big as
magic.
ever in the inside. Hey, bro, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
it was
lie.
like
My
his little.
also, you said what, twin?
I said, yeah, I remember. Cause it was like that. If I'm not mistaken, for real, it was like that on Polar Express.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I was
another.
just
That's
gonna
another
say.
classic too,
Yep,
bro.
that's what I was just
That's
gonna say,
another
bro. That
classic
was
too,
like
bro.
my number one right there. My number two definitely was Polar
That was low
Express
key.
and
That
Home
was in
Alone.
top three. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, and then the
Grinch,
top
Home Alone, Polar
man.
Express.
Oh my
That was top
goodness,
three for me.
literally. But Polar Express, that's the number one, bro. Like I'm talking about some. I'm drinking
Man, bro.
I'm drinking root beer floats to that, bro. I'm actually might eat some cookies and milk. You feel me? But like the inner child is coming out of me when I'm watching the Polar Express on Christmas or like around Christmas. I ain't gonna lie. But I miss Illinois strictly for the Christmas vibes, bro. The snow,
Bro,
like
the
it's
trees, the
yes, bro.
lights, like
Like the
everything is
snowman.
just
I remember I used to build. I mean, not build. I used to make ice cream out of the snow. With some sugar flavor and stuff. Some vanilla flavor, and then some sugar, some milk, and some clean snow. Not no yellow snow. some white snow. You feel me?
Buddy talk about the dirty, muddy snow, the
I said not
beige brown snow.
no the white
Nah, that's
snow lock in.
crazy.
White snow
Buddy was
lock
making room
in.
for clothes out of the dirty snow.
Nah, lock
Dang,
in.
what's it call it? He
Nah,
said, "You from the project?" Nah, I'm playing.
nah, lock in.
Um, I'm playing, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but
But
that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, I miss it. But I ain't gonna lie. Last year, though, me and my girl, we went to see the Christmas lights. They was solid. Hopefully we go do that again this year. What you and your girl got planned for
Yeah.
Christmas, bro? Y'all got anything planned?
I mean, for real, just chilling, vibing. I mean, exchange gifts, watch movies. Like the usual little couple Christmas thing. For real. I ain't gonna
Mhm.
lie. That's all I know as of right now, at least.
All right, makes sense, bro. Well, I ain't gonna lie too. Um, I asked my girl the same question, bro, and she was so dry with it, bro. But I wanted to see if you got a different answer. Let me know in the comments if y'all got a different answer. But I asked her. I said, if you had a chance to ride on one of like Santa's reindeers, like on their back, bro, like what reindeer would you ride? And she gonna hit me with they're all the same. What? They're all
Bro,
the
God,
same. No, I said that's like we're all the
they're
same. She was like,
all the
but they're
same. It's
all. I'm like,
crazy.
bro, no, like that's like saying every bird, every eagle is the same. Like, no, like they're not. And then I'm like, Rudolph got a red nose. He the most different out of all of them. But every other reindeer
Bro,
is different. Like one reindeer might be bigger than the other. Like you feel me? But I ain't gonna lie though. Me personally, it gotta be Rudolph though, cause he different. And I'm all about being different. And I mess with Rudolph. You know. So I'm going on.
no, I definitely would say that for real, for real.
Yeah,
Rudolph's
I'm gonna have to
background
ride with
story is
Rudolph.
just different, bro.
Facts.
Everybody underestimated him, bro. Like all the other reindeers underestimated him. All of them counted him out, bro. And then he was the one that was needed in order to get through the storm, bro. Like it definitely
Facts.
would be Rudolph for sure,
Well,
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
needed to get through the
For real,
storm.
for real.
I ain't gonna lie. Quote of the day. Bro was getting made fun of, but ended up needing to be needed to get through the storm. He was ready too. Showed out.
Bro, he was ready to pop out and show him, bro. Not
Facts.
gonna lie.
And I ain't going. That kind of
Never count him out, man.
nah. Facts. And that right there kind of ties into the next topic I want to get into before closing this closing this down. But one of my friends, I was asking, what song they want to hear us talk about in the comments. I mean, podcast, and they was like,
Right.
just making it out, and like making it out of poverty, and being sad, being like already in a bad position. They're already gonna not believe in you. They're already gonna doubt you. They're already gonna make fun of you. Like you're already kind of set up to lose. But with that being said, you just can't. You gotta believe in yourself, bro. Like one of the most important things to making it out of poverty, besides effort, and and faith, is you gotta believe, bro. And I mean, faith kind of come in tie, but believing, but you definitely gotta believe because there's gonna be people trying to knock you down. It's gonna be small-minded people who wasn't given the vision for a reason. It's gonna be people that don't see what you see or understand what you understand. So they're gonna be talking about some scams or it's not worth it, but just a whole bunch of negativity stuff to where it brings you down or makes you think you can't do it. And that's why you gotta know you can do it because that's all it takes is for you to know you can do it, pray about it, and be patient with it, and just keep doing and keep putting in effort, like staying disciplined, and you can do whatever you want to do. Just keep it a band. Like me and bro starting this podcast. Like anybody can start a podcast. We ain't big yet, but the point is we started a podcast and we ain't let nobody bring us down, rather they agree with us or not. But yeah, that's really what it takes, and you got to do the things you got to do to get where you want to go. To get where you want to go, and you got to do the things you don't want to do to where you want to go. You might have to work a fast food job. Shit, you might have to do something else. Who knows? But as long as you one step closer to getting to your goal than you was yesterday, that's all that matters. When you're doing it the right way, then that's all that matters. But from my experience, that's what it takes, low key, to get out of poverty. What you think, D?
I agree with you, low key, bro. I agree. I feel like in order to get out of poverty, you have to come out of the poverty mindset for real, for real.
Hmm.
Because, um,
I like
I
how you
mean,
put that,
I
bro.
feel like this is kind of like I feel like it's maybe controversial for real, because a lot of people would say that how am I in a poverty mindset when this is just the situation I'm in?
Uh-huh.
And I guess I could explain like the poverty mindset. I feel like the poverty mindset is just, I mean, it's really, to be honest, is I would say it consists of systematic oppression and just overall like just how you carry yourself and how you determine your situation just based off of like, all right, this is the situation I'm in, and like, there's no getting out of this situation, or I've tried once, but like, it didn't work. So
Yeah.
I think just being able to like, I think switching your mindset of like, oh, this is my situation. I tried once, I can't get out, or like, oh, this is the situation I'm giving in, so like, this is what I'm gonna live in, or whatever, or this system, like, being able to be wealthy or being able to be successful is only for a few amount of people. No, everybody can succeed. Everybody can get out. Everybody can succeed in whatever they want to succeed in because everybody got a different vision of success. So I feel like being able to elevate your mindset and be like, all right, well, this is my situation, but I could put out goals or I could get this vision in my head and I could visualize where I want to be at in this amount of time or maybe just in my lifetime in general. Like put it on a bucket list, I guess you could say. Like this is where I want to be at and this is what I want to do for real, for real. And I would say like my journey with that for real, how I learned that, I ain't gonna lie, is just like I used to definitely like I feel like I procrastinated a lot, like with like a
Uh,
lot of the stuff that I want to do. I always procrastinate, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Is this really for me? Is this really not for me or whatever, you know? I mean, we young, so it's like it's a lot of thinking to it, you know? And
right.
especially like looking at other people's lives, like seeing
Uh-huh.
people our age do it and like make it quick, bro. And it's like dang, like, but granted, I mean, 90% of the people that be showing their lives stuff like that, it's not overnight success. It wasn't handed to them. They had to work their butt off to get it, you know? So, but it's just like still like just looking in on the outside, just looking in, just like it's just like dang, like they could do it, I could do it. So I feel like I had to learn like, all right, well, if this is something I'm interested in, then I gotta put time into it. I gotta put work into it and I gotta like give it effort and I gotta believe in it because if I don't believe in it, then it ain't really gonna happen. It ain't gonna be able to flourish. So I gotta put my
Right.
mind into it. I gotta believe in it, and I gotta just execute it. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. And also, I feel like it's a good thing to just like if you want something to happen in life, like you want this positive thing to happen in life, whether it's success, whether it's a wish or a prayer. I would say a prayer for real, for real. But some people say a wish. I mean, hey, that's you. But you want a prayer, you want success or whatever it is. I feel like a big part of that is manifesting that for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. And not manifested like the universe, but like manifested like knowing that like, all right, bet I could get this done, I could do this, and I believe in it. Like this gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Like always speak about it in the present tense or always speak about it like I'm gonna accomplish this for real, for real. Like I already accomplished this for real. That's how I look at it, like for real. And I feel like anything is possible with God as long as you put your mind to it. Jesus is gonna give you that power and that strength to be able to do whatever you're trying to do, even if it seems
Facts.
like it's not working out. You still gonna be able to do it. So I feel
Hmm.
like you got to get out of that mindset. Back to what I was saying, that poverty mindset of just being struck or well, not struck, but being stuck in the situation you in and letting that define you as a person. You got to get out of that shell and you got to branch off in the sense of like a mindset. You got to renew your mind to think bigger and brighter things for your life. Just because this happened don't mean that that defines your entire future. You know, you got to keep going. And if you want more for yourself, you got to put that work into it. You got to have discipline. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to have all these what can I say? All these different
Trials and
big bright
tribulations,
things
bro.
to help you be able to get through it for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
So I just feel like, I mean, you just gotta put your mind to it and get out of it for real, for real. Cause in my personal opinion, I generally believe like anybody could be successful and anybody could
No
be a
facts.
millionaire or a billionaire for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm,
And I'm not saying that in a sense that like, oh, everybody on a planet could do it without like a certain mindset. Cause obviously you definitely do have to have a
yeah, it's
certain
hard.
mindset in order
Yeah.
to acquire that for real,
Mm.
for real.
Gotta have the
But what I'm
desire.
saying is that like if anybody, yeah, exactly. If anybody has the desire and anybody has the drive to be able to do that, and I feel like a lot of people on a plane for real can tap into that drive and tap into that motivation and and tap into that motivation and that drive and that dedication for real, you can accomplish that and you could do what you want to do for real. I don't feel like, oh, it's just only for a specific amount of people. No. Granted, I mean, a lot of people do say put people into like the 1% category or like that's successful and stuff like that because
Mm.
99% aren't like they don't have drive, they don't have discipline, they don't have this, they don't have that. But I feel like a lot of people, a lot of more people for real can be a part of that 1% than it's already is right now, I guess, per se. But I mean, yeah, that's just
Yeah.
that's just my thoughts on it.
I want to add. I just want to add on just a little bit. I ain't gonna say too much, but just a little bit. But it's definitely gonna be. It's not gonna be easy. Like he was saying, you gotta have that.
No,
You gotta have that desire. You gotta have that mindset, that drive. You're gonna have trials and tribulations, bro. You're gonna be doing so good, and then you just might get knocked down. You might get smacked. You might get punched. You might run into a brick wall. But what you gotta do most importantly is get back up. Not give up. You better get you a hammer or goddamn axe. Break that wall down or eat them punches. Take them on the chin, whatever you gotta do. But it's not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Everybody would be a millionaire. You know, so you're gonna have to
bro.
take it on the chin. And I ain't gonna lie, without trials and tribulations, like it's no success. Like you gotta learn, bro. Like that's how you learn. Like you
No,
learn
you have to
by
fail to learn, bro. You have to fail to
exactly
learn.
by messing
You have to
up
fail to succeed.
by getting pushed, like people trying to bring you down, and that's how you build confidence, bro. And confidence is really important because, as I was saying in the beginning, if you don't truly believe in yourself, one, nobody else will, and two, you're not going to make it. You're going to be forever doubting yourself, and it's going to cause you to be lazy, procrastinate, or not do it because procrastination is is kind of a sign. It's kind of like
It
like
kills the
a
mindset
coping
for sure, bro.
mechanism,
I ain't gonna lie.
honestly. Yeah,
Thousand
and
percent.
it's a coping mechanism because you're scared. Like you're pushing it
Yeah.
away because you're like, I might not be able to do this. So, but if I never do it, I can't fail because I never started. Like it's more to it, but that's just how I'm gonna put it right there. But yeah, like
Yeah.
that's
Nah,
because
for
I ain't
sure,
gonna lie,
bro.
I'm guilty of it too. But I gotta push through that because I know what I gotta do to get where I want to be. So at the end of the day, I need to do it. So when I wake up, first thing I do is I post my junk removal ads on Facebook, and now I even got one tomorrow, 12 p.m. From advertising.
No, bro, and congrats on that, so I
So
ain't gonna lie.
appreciate you. Yeah, and I've been doing this since April, and I've been doing good, decently. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my little brothers, we've been going at it. You could follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at Williams Junk Removal, and it's a white logo with a truck. But I ain't gonna lie though, that pretty much wraps it up for today. D, you got anything you wanna say before I go ahead and close it off, bro?
I would like to say for real, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whatever y'all got going on, twin, and like if it's a bad situation or even if it's a good situation, bro. If you done succeeded and you feel like you good, you feel like you're in a stable position in life, God bless. And I mean, I'm glad y'all doing good. But for the
Mhm.
people that feel like they might be down or they might not know what direction they going in or they might not know how to like maneuver through their situation or whatever. I want to say that like for real, since I believe in Jesus, I believe that Jesus got you, man. I ain't gonna lie, girl or boy. And I pray I'll get through y'all situation, but never let y'all situation feel like that it's bigger than you and you can't get out of your situation and you can't be able to grow and be able to still succeed in whatever part of life that you want to succeed in, bro. Cause there's gonna be a lot of stuff in life that just like it might break you down or you might fail 1,000 times before you get that one big hit. But I mean, after I feel like after when you do succeed and you do get to that goal that you always wanted, or get to that dream life that you always wanted, you're gonna realize that it was worth it failing those 1,000 times, or maybe I don't know, maybe having 1,000 people doubt you at one time. Like, like it was worth it at the end. Like, I feel like that
Mm-hmm.
builds your character and that builds you as a person to be able to manage like these difficult situations and all this different stuff. Like it just helps you with life, helps you get through stuff. So I mean, um, basically for real, don't count yourself out, man, for real, because you are the biggest motivation and the biggest, I would say, I don't know, like the biggest person that you gotta face in life, for real. I ain't gonna lie, when it
Nah,
comes to
facts.
being
You
able
really,
to
yeah.
succeed, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's really you versus you.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, y'all could get through y'all situation if y'all believe it. If y'all don't believe it, then I mean, hey, I don't
Good
know.
luck on me.
But hey man, stay close to Jesus and for real, believe in yourself, bro,
For
because you
sure.
could definitely get out of whatever you in, bro. And if
Mm-hmm.
you not even trying to get out of something, you just trying to move forward and just succeed in life in whatever aspect, get to it, bro, and start making those tiny steps a day that improves and leads up to this wonderful foundation that you done built, or whatever it is, like y'all got it. And I believe in y'all boys and girls, obviously. But yeah, I mean, hey, that's it, twin. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie, I ain't really
facts.
got too much else
Hey,
to say.
hey, beautiful words by my man's man, my homie, my day one, man's who I grew up with. But hey, we'll catch you on the next one, people of the Divine, man. I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Let us know down below, new topics or thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all guys and girls. We out.